My friend.
Hi, Guillaume.
So much happening at the moment. A little earlier on, Guillaume, we heard from Luis Enrique on Lionel Messi, and this one has caught the imagination of the football world, quite simply. Where are we with it right now?
Well, it's been a frenetic day at Barcelona. Luis Enrique had a press conference, the first press conference since the stories came out that there is a bit of a divorce between Messi and some of the players and himself. He basically has denied everything, didn't want to get involved in the conversations, but it's not up to him to decide if the player's moving or not. But then we had a press conference of the president of Barcelona, who actually said that there's going to be early elections, and he was asked about the future of both Luis Enrique and Messi. On Luis Enrique, he said he's here to stay. On Messi, he was quite clear: we have no intention of selling, which is interesting because about 6 months ago they tried to do so. But that's a completely different story. Basically now they feel that they're weak. They are going to have elections in the summer. They are not in a position to sell. Imagine if they tried to sell him now and they got to the elections, they will kill them basically. So no, the idea is, as Bartomeu said, the president of Barcelona, that he will be, Lionel Messi, the axis, the center of the future of Barcelona for as long as he's a president. Now, I'm pretty sure the candidates in the summer will be saying exactly the same. They don't want to upset Lionel on one hand, the fans in another. We're talking about the best player in the world, possibly. So it seems as despite all the talk and despite the absolutely true interest from Chelsea, PSG, City to get him, number one, Barcelona are not willing to sell. Number two, if they wanted to buy him using his buyout clause, if they wanted to do that crazy thing, you need a lot of money. You need 250 million euros. This is his buyout clause. A buyout clause means that the player has to buy his own independence. So you have to add 56% taxes on it, like 140 million. That's got to be paid, that amount, what is it, 390 million or so? That's got to be paid by the new employers. Say Chelsea, 390. On top of that, you have to have 5-year deal contract, 20 million net per year. That's another 40 million per year, including the taxes. That's what? For 200 million more. We're talking about 690 million euros.
This is no bargain basement deal, is it?
It's not going to happen, is it?
No.
It's just simply not going to happen. But you have to say that he's never been closer to leaving Barcelona. And you have to say that because when he sees the grass is greener in the other place, it's somewhere else. He's got problems with the club, problems with the board, not happy like other players with the way that the team is playing, perhaps with the manager. And you think like, oh, Chelsea, oh, Manchester City and all that. But it's impossible. Barcelona won't sell, and it's financially, because of the fair play, financially impossible to buy him.
It's a mad situation, Guillaume, isn't it? I mean, at this stage, what credibility does the board at Barcelona have?
None, and that's why they have to, or they've been forced to have elections in the summer. This is in a few months' time. You're going to have perhaps the likes of John Laporta returning, and that will be interesting because he's always fun, although he's lost all credibility as well in the eyes of the fans. You've got Bartomeu, the president now, who says, I want to be in the elections as well. You've got 2 or 3 other candidates. It's not clear who will be the next president, but I insist, all of them perhaps except one who is in the board now, Xavi Faus, keep this name, he may be willing to sell Lionel Messi. We will see. But in any case, most people are going to say, we want him to stay.